Hey everybody, welcome to my 7 Days to Die playthrough on the Xbox One. Um, so we're probably doing this with Roman in the background apparently. Because he's a goofball. It is going to be on YouTube, buddy. We got to show our uncle, well not my uncle, but his uncle, my brother, how to play this. So might as well just kind of start from the beginning. So we're going to start a new game. We're going to pick... oh man. I just love the terrible... Okay, I'll just go with this guy. Local game. So that'll be... yeah. Random gen. Let's do some options here. So I'm going to start with the easiest difficulty just to give you an idea. I've actually never played on anything past Adventurer, so I don't really know what it changes, but Zombies Run is going to be normal. Enemy aggression is normal. Daylight length is going to be 16. So we can kind of get our bearings. Okay. If none of this is making sense, don't worry, because it won't matter. Drop on death, everything, yes. And I'm just going to leave everything kind of the same. Enemy spawning high. No loot respawn, because I just think that, like, I don't know. It's just silly, right? Like, I feel like the world's big enough in the game when it's generated that you don't need that unless you plan on playing, like, a server with tons and tons of people. 24-hour cycle will not be 120 minutes. I think I'm going to go with 50 minutes. That sounds good. Yeah, I think 50. Which means it'll be, you know, within 50 minutes, it'll have ran an entire day and night cycle. Mark airdrops on. Unknown Mike Bob Giebla. Airdrops every 168 in-game hours. Okay, that looks pretty solid. Rule sets. Oh, well, this will also explain. Default player design for average first-person shooter players. Zombies walk in the daylight and run at night. What, is that any different from this one?
We don't know the Superman.
I don't understand, but whatever. This is for teaching. So we're gonna start, and we're gonna name this world
Why?
Turd Town. Bam. Yeah, I'm okay with Turd Town. Alright, and then we're just gonna go ahead and skip ahead to it generating the world, because you know this takes forever the first time, so. Okay, here we are. So this first part is, it just kind of shows you like a tutorial really quickly. When you spawn for the first time, you're spawned in just a random part of the randomly generated world. So this seems like I'm like right on the cusp of like the desert and the forest, which is perfect, to be honest. I'm literally on the border. And I do like to get this, you see here in the top right corner. On the top right corner, you see that I have these things I have to do. I like to just get them out of the way as fast as I can, because you get skill points when you finish it. Ooh, I love picking up yucca. So, you know, it says pick up plant fibers. All you do is punch plants. Am I already being hunted? Okay. I was about to be like, what? So you just punch those until you get the 20 it's asking for. You know, I pick up the yucca plants. I'll explain why a little bit later. Okay, so there we go. We got enough. So I hit X. Brings up my crafting menu. Also, this is just your main area. You can go back and forth with the bumpers. It says to craft a bedroll. So click bedroll. I have the plant fibers right here. I can press up and it'll craft it. It takes 17 seconds. While that's happening, I'll just collect more. I know I'm going to need more of these for the rest of this silly tutorial that I've done 5 billion times. But for some reason, it's never gotten old. Some wood. Punch some wood. funny how this doesn't hurt you, right? Okay, so that's done. Take my bedroll, put it in my belt. Down here is the belt. Right here is your belt, your quick action stuff, and this is your backpack. So, there it is. I've got it highlighted, and I just set it on the ground. Alright. That's done. I'll just pick it up and put it back in my backpack. Now, the second thing it's going to have me do is make a stone axe. So I've already got enough fibers. I punched enough wood, so I need rocks. And you'll find them on the ground randomly. Just look around for these little rocks. Eventually you'll be able to, like, just, you know, once you build a hatchet, you can just get them right off these stones. But they're everywhere, so they shouldn't be hard to find, especially in the forest. And you can pretty much pick up every single thing in the game, so don't go crazy picking up everything you see. Why can't I find a rock? We'll come back to that bird's nest. Those are also important. Having a hard time finding just a random stone. Usually they're everywhere. So, that's not a stone. There's a pile of garbage. What is going on? Why can't I... Where's all the rocks? This is weird. Am I able to just punch the rock? It wouldn't let me before, so I doubt it. Oh, it is! Okay, so you can just punch the rocks. Okay. Don't worry about walking around looking for them. You can just punch the rocks. There. Good lord. Alright. So now we're going to make a stone axe. It's going to be under tools. Right here. Tools and traps. Stone axe. Select it. Hit up. Only takes 5 seconds to craft. Move it to your tool belt. And there you go. You now have a much better weapon. Oh, now there's a rock. That's what they look like, by the way, if you had to pick them up. So now I got to gather plant fibers and build armor. Your starter armor, which I'm not going to use the axe because you can just punch the grass to pick up the fibers, and if you use your hatchet, you'll start wearing it down. So I'm just going to use these mitts. Just throw them in these hands. You know, just beating grass, man. Okay. Okay. So I get enough. Alright, I got enough fibers. So then we're going to go to our clothing. And see everything right there. It tells me the craft. So we'll start with the pants. So select the pants, hit up. And then we also need the shirt. So select the shirt, hit up to craft. Also need the hood or the hat. I like the hat. I'm going to do the hood. Just for the heck of it. Shoes. They're right here. Hit up. And gloves. Right here. Alright, you can walk around while things are crafting, which is kind of great about this game. Ooh, there's a big house over there. We started in a great location. Okay. Now we're going to wear the stuff. This is our next tutorial. So, you highlight it by hitting Y. You hit up to wear it. There, now it's on us. Same thing with the rest of this clothes. And the hood. And if you want to see what you look like, you just hit bumper over, and that's how silly your dude looks. Looks like he's wearing a Frankenstein Versace potato sack. I don't know. Alright, so now we're going to make a wooden club. So now we whip out our trusty hatchet we made earlier. We just start chopping wood. You can get a ton of wood off one tree. It just takes a while. But for sake of just speeding through this tutorial, I got enough wood. I'm going to go up here. Remember, to access this menu, you just hit X. And then you go up to weapons. And it says to make a wooden club. So, there we go. Wooden club has been created. Put it in my tool belt, and boom, now we have a starter weapon. Okay, the next part of the tutorial they want us to do is make bow and arrows. So, If you remember that bird nest I ran by, or just a bird nest, they're kind of everywhere. You have to find feathers in those. Here we go. So here's a bird nest right here. There we go. So I'm going to take these feathers. And thought I just heard a zombie. You always got to keep your ears peeled for zombies. So. Okay, going around. Looking, might as well scavenge some of this garbage too. You never know what you're going to find. Found a big old nothing there. Alright. Just looking for some bird nests. Watch out for this cactus. If you're in the desert and you touch the cactus, just like in real life, it will hurt you and take away from your life bar, which is in the bottom left-hand corner, as well as your stamina bar, which is the blue right above it. Oh, there we go. Alright. That's enough. Alright, so now we're going to craft our bow. We need plant fibers and wood. We have both, so hit up to craft that. And arrows. Now, if you want to craft more than one arrow, you come over here, and you hit this button right here next to this arrow, this one with the line. That means it'll craft the maximum amount you can make. I can only make one? What am I missing? Oh, stone. Okay. Well, let's grab some stone real quick. I mean, I kind of started in a perfect spot. This is very ideal. You never really get to pick and choose where you start your game. This is definitely one of the better spots I've seen. I'm just going to harvest some more of this rock so we can make these arrows. Alright, there we go. So now if you hit this arrow with the line, it'll craft the maximum amount based off the resources you have. So I can do 8. Hit 8 up and it'll make 8 arrows. Boom. I'm going to grab, while it's doing that, I'm going to grab some more wood. You can always use wood. You'll see why. Alright, and some more stone. Okay, next thing it wants us to do is to make 3 wooden frames. So you want to come to basics. And wood frames right here. And I'm going to hit up 3 times to craft 3 individual ones. There we go. Set them here. And we'll move over. Tab over. Not tab, I mean, you know what I mean. And then set 1 down. Set 2 down. Set 3 down. Okay, now we need to upgrade the frames, which is we use our axe. And instead of hitting the attack button, we hit the other trigger. That actually makes it stronger. 2, 3. And there you go. It uses wood, but this is kind of how you fortify things. Okay. Alright, the last part of the beginner tutorial is to make a campfire, which really only takes rocks. So, here we are, campfire. Hit up, crafting. 3 seconds later, boom. Goes in our belt. Tab over, by tab I mean bumper. Set it on the ground. And that's it. We have completed the beginning tutorial, which is kind of helpful if you're new, but it's easier just to play with somebody who knows what they're doing. Anyways, from here, it's just time to survive. So, you know, your campfire is pretty awesome because, you know, that's how you cook, and it's how you stay warm at night. So I always like to just keep rocks on me because these hatchets, they break really easily early in the game. And the way the game works with leveling up is the more you do stuff, the better you get at it. So, alright, cool. So I say let's go check out what the heck this is. Because we started right next to a place. And I can guarantee you there's going to be some enemies. So I'll show you how to deal with enemies early on when you're super weak. Because this game is brutal. So there, I've got enough of that stuff. Because as you can see, this is almost about to break. Look at its life bar. So I'm going to go ahead and just scrap it and build another one. Because every time you build a new tool, it goes up like a tiny bit of a level. So it'll last just a little bit longer. Okay, so super important thing about this game. You have to eat and you have to drink water. Here's your character. Okay? In the middle is your backpack inventory. On the left is what you're wearing and how stupid you look. On the right is your stats. There's a food percentage and a water percentage. If those get too low, you actually will start dying. Wellness is your health and your maximum health you can get to. And then all of your stats, you know. Temperature too. If you put on way too much clothing or armor, you'll start burning up and overheat. Okay, I hear a zombie. When you crouch, it'll let you know if you're being undetected or hunted. So, but let's break out our brand new bow and arrow. Okay. So let's see what we got over here. Oh, there's our first enemy of the game. This place is called the Booby Trap. I believe it's a strip club. Uh-oh. I gotta load you. I forget you gotta load your arrows. Ah! Okay. Let's go. I missed. I'm not good this early on with the bow. Woohoo! That's one-shotter? Always aim for the head, guys. Ew. I mean, old rotten sandwiches, that's fine and all, but no. Don't eat that. It'll make you sick. Right in the chest. Oh, no! Yikes. There. Wow. Alright. Ooh. I hear people here. So I'm hunted. Whoa! What the fudge? Oh. So there's landmines. Okay. So that's a big problem. Maybe we shouldn't search around here. Landmines super suck. Oh, here comes another guy. Let's see if he's gonna walk over another one. I guess while he's making his way downtown, I might as well build some more arrows. The crawlers are really the weakest ones. What the heck did this guy blow up on? I mean, was it a landmine? Anyways, you just kind of dispose of these guys. I'll use the club. Kind of what I like to do is like go forward, hit, move back. Forward, hit, move back. Forward, hit, move back. So, you know, the thing about this game is during the daytime, I just take whatever. I'm still being... Oh, okay, I'm sensed. Is there... Oh, I hear a bunch of zombies in there. Ooh, honey's so good for you. Honey's great because it can cure infection. I'll let them beat that door open. I need to be very careful because there might be landmines. I think this guy stepped on one. I'm not sure, so let's just take a look. I don't think there is, but I don't know. It's a randomly generated world, who knows? Ooh, repair kits. Those are super valuable. Now, let me just step up here and kind of survey the situation. So, this thing is probably full of zombies, and I don't know if there's more landmines on the ground, so... Maybe this wasn't the best place to start, but you know what? We're gonna Tremors it for now. Alright. Okay. A lot of sandwiches. Rotten sandwiches that you can't eat. Okay, I don't see... I wish I need to lure out those zombies so that... I think there's any more... Ugh. I don't know if there's landmines. And you'll know, because you'll just instantly explode, and that's done. That's either the end of your game or... Anyways, let me get back to this. You can kind of loot everything. Trash cans, dumpsters, piles of garbage, cars. Everything is kind of... I don't want to step on the landmine. So you can hear them in there. I'm still curious why that guy exploded. It doesn't make much sense. I don't see any other landmines, so I'm gonna get their attention. Watch. There. It should come this way. Oh, no. I mean, I want to go in here. Okay, so I don't think there's any landmines. Just don't drink fluids while you're doing other things. That's it. Yes. Well, I mean, at least there's feathers. Oh, come on. Okay, so I'm convinced there's no landmines except that one single one apparently. Okay, these you actually can't loot. You have to use money on. And everything is ridiculously expensive, which makes no sense, but you know, whatever. Also, just to let you know, you start with, in your tool belt, you start the game with one thing of water, can of beans, chili, first aid kit in case you're bleeding, a torch so you can see at night. Oh, it is. This is a strip club. Interesting. Ooh, I'm gonna look at this shopping cart. Ooh, empty bottles are great. So I guess I might as well just try to break through this door. See what's up. I don't know what happened to all the zombies though. Are there traps in here or something? If this says unlocked, by the way, you don't have to break it open. You can just hit Y and open it. So. Just gonna speed through this. You see there in the corner, it's showing me what my thirst and my hunger. I'm at 75%. If that gets down to 0, you start to die. Alright, I'm gonna bring this in here. Kind of can see what's going on. Oh yeah. Oh, see, yeah, there are landmines. There's one right there. So, gotta be super careful. By the way, that's what they look like, if you're wondering. Instant death right there. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna shoot it. Another reason why you want to use lighting of some sort when you enter a building. So, got rid of that. Let's search this gross corpse. And we got a piece of a magnum. Let's do a little dance real quick. Oh. Alright, I hear more zombies, but I know there's traps, so I need to be careful. Is this just... that's just a pile of nothing. Alright, that must be a bathroom. Oh! Looks like we got a nurse over there. Okay. Well, she's kind of glitching, so... oh, she was glitching. Okay, well... she is no longer with us. Be very careful here. So we don't step on any landmines. Okay, cool. We start looting stuff too. Check it out. Sinks. Oh yeah, you want that. See that wrench? That is one of the best tools in the game. You can disassemble cars. Alright, beverage cooler. Should be something in here. I think that's beer. Yeah, beer's awesome. There's one down here too. Got some more water. So this is how you loot during the day. So, you know, daytime it's all about looting and building your skills or fortifying your base. At night it's about hiding, because at night all of the undead run full speed and they're tougher. So you're not going to stand there and fight them. You're not going to take them head on. They will destroy you. So, at least it's early in the game. Later on you get pretty powerful. There's a safe there, but that's going to take a lot of beating up to open, so I don't have the time for that. Look at this. What's all this? I've never even seen this. Meta Crush? Cool. It's for hydration. Let's drink it. Boom. And if you want to take everything, you just push down. So say you want to loot everything in here. just push down on your R3 or your left trigger. You know what I mean. You know what I mean, Nick. Let's see. Nope. So this is like I said, you always check everything. You can loot everything. That's the currency of the game. So when you go, there's like one trader in the whole game. I think there's more than one, but an actual other living person, and you can use those to buy stuff. Okay, so let's see what's in here. Okay, nothing. Well, there isn't much going on. So I'm not too concerned. There's a whole kitchen back there. Ooh, there's a lot of stuff back there. Alright. Alright, you gotta get in there from outside. So let's do that. Sun's kind of going down pretty quickly. I definitely want to loot that area first. Before I go hide. Looks like it was right here. And I'm using the wrong tool. See, another thing, this wrench also kicks ass. But this is the best, cheapest way to break things open is your hatchet. Later on, you can make like a fire axe and a sledgehammer, and it just breaks through these in like 1, 2, 3 hits. It's crazy. But once we get in here and loot all this, I'll show you how we use our skill points. Because, you know, you level up in this game just like any game. And that's what starts making you a badass. See the top of the screen there? It says day 1 and the time. When that clock hits 2100, it becomes night officially, and that's when you need to hide. But you'll know. Some nights, nothing is there. Other nights, it's madness. Oh, this broke, so I'm going to scrap it and make another one. Stone axe, great. And if you want to move something really quickly from your backpack to your tool belt, you just highlight it and push down on the right, and it quick moves it. Bam. Alright, we're in. Fuck! Oh, God. Well, that's the game, so join me for episode 2, when I don't die from stepping on a landmine. Thanks for watching.